All right, everybody, here we are together again at freaking last. Today just happens to be midterm election day, November 6th, 2018. Well, as I'm doing this video blog, stocks are higher. Should be no surprise to you at all. After yesterday's rally in the stock market, I pretty much outlined this for you. Although, even this morning, let me set the scene for you just real quick. And I love all you guys and girls, I really do. But many of you are believing that today marks a meltdown in the stock market. In other words, by the end of the day, we're going to be negative. Tomorrow, we're going to sell off. I was just reading through some of my emails. I don't understand that perspective, and I've covered why I believe. We have three scenarios here, two of which are bullish for this stock market with regard to these midterm elections, okay? People can sit here and speculate and talk about entities who have no accountability, who go by letters in their name instead of an actual name, so we don't know who they are. It's too asinine, honestly. I just ignore all this stuff. But the truth of the matter is, three scenarios lie in front of us right now. And it looks like the market has already priced one in, and I'll talk about it again just real quick. So, number one, market believes Democrats are going to take the House. Republicans will keep the Senate. This is already priced into the market. So the market is fine with that, as you can see. Stocks higher yesterday, stocks higher right now. Scenario number two, Republicans keep both the House and the Senate. Very bullish for stocks. Number three, Republicans lose both the House and the Senate. Unlikely scenario in my view. Market does not believe that's going to happen. That's the only bearish scenario we have. So stocks are responding positively to this. Let's talk about a couple of other things that are going on. Bond market is about flat. The dollar is weaker today, just like yesterday. And you know better than anybody else on the web, other than me, I guess, that this is stock market positive, all right? So you see where this is going. It's very simple. Let's talk about a couple of other things. Cryptocurrencies are catching a bid across the board. Last time I looked, gold was up fractionally, silver was down fractionally. Okay, all right, no big deal. But look, in my view here, and I covered this Sunday, this market wants to move up. It's not real, it's twisted, it's distorted. The easy money, as I've been explaining to you since time immemorial, is going to continue to pour into this market around the world. Central banks are running the show. We do not have free markets. It's just crazy what we're seeing here. It's literally unbelievable, but that's the case. And it's very sad to see what's happening here. Sad from some perspectives and good from others. From a trading perspective, I can't tell you how happy this makes me. You want to talk about that real quick? Look, yes, I want a real market. I come out here all the time screaming about it, how angry I get that we do not have a free market. But this is the gift that keeps on giving to a guy like me. For the past several weeks, I've been posting, well, months now, I've been posting my credit spreads on my website, my exact positions weeks before they, you can watch them and how they play out. I've had like 2 losses in the past 2 months. And every single one of my credit spreads that's posted on my website, traderschoice.net, there's a lovely link in the description of the video, is doing exactly what I want it to do, making me money. And I hope you're taking advantage of this. It's just there. Just look at it. Speaking of looking at things, my stock screener that I posted on my website for you, again, there's no sign-ups, there's no anything, just look. We have several buy signals that triggered today. For those of you that are looking to capitalize on this market, go look at it. Again, lovely link in the description of this video. People, look, I don't want any one of you to lose. I won't let it happen. I bend over backwards, forwards, and sideways to try to make this as easy as I can for you. Forget about speculation. Forget about dreaming about what market we're going to have down the line. This is the market we're in. Right now, you can sit here and be paralyzed and not do a damn thing and let all this just pass you by. Or you can act. It's up to you. It's that simple. Understanding market cycles, how the market works, where money goes in certain situations, realizing who's running the show. And it's not the freak show that you believe it is that's thrown in front of your face from the president on down here in the United States and leaders all over the world. Those are the freaks, you understand? And they're put up there as props to make you believe that there's not another underlying element running everything else, for which there clearly is. And if you don't get that, you are lost. And you go follow nameless entities with letters in their name. You got to be kidding me. Brain dead, some other kind of thing going on here. And just let me cover something else real quick for those of you that are expecting it. No utopia after today. Sorry, not happening. As a matter of fact, it's going to get much, much worse. Every single distortion that we're watching in this market is about to get worse if the scenario, which is priced in by the market, happens. Absolute gridlock. Nothing is going to get done. And remember, President Trump is going to look to get elected again in 2 years from now. So what's he going to do? He's going to start campaigning. Forget about anything getting done here. Everything is going to get worse. Debts, deficits, the American people suffering under all kinds of economic pressures. This is not an economic boom. And I covered some stats just yesterday. 44% of Americans are struggling to get by right now. 42% of American citizens don't even have a dime saved to retirement. That does not sound like an economic boom to me, because you and me are being lied to. I ignore all of it, and so should you. This is just garbage, and I think you know that. And the freak show, the freaking freak show, that's all they are, is a freaking freak show. So you can pay attention to the freak show or use your own intellect and understand what's going on. Choice is yours. Most of the people outside my window, they're going to follow the freak show like this. That's what they do, because they're freaking lemmings. They can't walk and chew gum at the same time. With that said, we're gonna meet up in this exact lovely spot at the close of the day. It's gonna be freaking great.